YSR Congress has called for a 3-day bandh in Andhra Pradesh, protesting the party chief Jagan Mohan Reddy's arrest in Vijayawada. YSR Congress workers staged dharnas and threatened to call for a bandh today, and police said some of the YSR Congress leaders were picked up as a precautionary measure in order to avoid law and order issues. Additional forces have been deployed at sensitive places. Last night there was high drama outside the guest house where Jagan was questioned by the CBI. His family, including his mother and sister, sat on a dharna to protest his arrest. Jagan Reddy's mother was taken away as she sat on the dharna along with family after he was arrested. The CBI has been questioning Jagan on their family's wealth increased dramatically after his father YS Rajashekara Reddy became Chief Minister in 2004. Now, the CBI has alleged that the Jagan and his father doled out favours to some companies, and in return the companies invested in Jagan's businesses. The arrest comes days ahead of the crucial by-polls on 12th of June. Before the arrest, Jagan had said that it was a conspiracy by the Congress and TDP to create a law and order problem that could then be used to postpone the by-polls.
ఆ రోజు రాజశేఖర రెడ్డి గారిని కూడా ఆ రోజు ఏం జరిగిందో నాకైతే ఇప్పటికి కూడా అనుమానంగా ఉంది. ఆయన చావు గురించి కూడా ఆయన అప్పటి నుంచి కూడా ఇప్పటి వరకు కూడా ఒకటే వేధింపులు, ఒకటే ఇది జరుగుతా ఉన్నాయి. ఎందుకు జగన్ బాబు మీద ఇంత సాధింపులు జరిపిస్తున్నారో నాకు అర్థం కావడం లేదు. ఆయన చేసిన తప్పు ఏంటి అని అడుగుతున్నాను నేను. కేంద్ర ప్రభుత్వాన్ని, రాష్ట్ర ప్రభుత్వాన్ని కూడా ఏం తప్పు చేశాడని అడుగుతున్నాను నేను. The CBI, just out of grudge, just to satisfy their ego and just to obey the orders from their high command probably, has done this today. This is sheer injustice, nothing but injustice. This is definitely not democracy. The governments, the Congress party being so against just one person, for what? Just because there are 18 elections and just because they know that they're going to lose. This is sheer injustice. After the court has said that there will not be an arrest, they still take him into custody, defying the court. What do you call this, if not injustice?
Let's go across to Uma Sudhir, who joins us on the phone line as she tracks this story. Well, Uma, this was expected that Jagan would be arrested, but of course, to some extent, the drama was also expected. Andhra really on alert there. He's going to be produced in court today. Assuming there is going to be a lot of police deployment already in place, but the drama from his supporters really continues.
Yes, the Andhra Pradesh, in fact, is on high alert. Police have imposed prohibitory orders in several parts of the state, most vulnerable areas. They have asked the RTC buses, the state-run road transport buses, to stay off the road and, in fact, stay inside the depots so that they don't become soft targets to any possible violence that may break out. Hyderabad and Hyderabad, of course, are already under prohibitory orders, and the police have been deployed in huge numbers near the courts, near the Lotus Pond residence, as well as near the Dilkusha guest house, where Jagan Mohan Reddy has been arrested and kept for the night. He is to be presented before the CBI special court at 10:30 this morning. Two things are likely there. One, the CBI is likely to ask for his custody to continue questioning him. Jagan Mohan Reddy, of course, had already applied for anticipatory bail, but the court had said that that would be taken up on Monday. Whether now it will be taken up in the form that it was presented in the form of an anticipatory bail plea, or they will be asked to revise that into a bail plea, that of course remains to be seen. On the other hand, huge drama again outside Lotus Pond residence. As you recall, last night for more than 3 hours, Jagan Mohan Reddy's mother, his sister, his wife and brother-in-law and other family members had sat in a dharna opposite Dilkusha guest house on Raj Bhavan Road. They were evicted from there, but the mother went and straight across to her house and sat on dharna right in front of her house. She is in fact insisting that she will sit on a fast unto death till justice is done. Vijayamma, who is now the star campaigner for the YSR Congress Party after Jagan Mohan Reddy's arrest, knows that all the attention is on her. She does know that the Dharna cannot possibly get her son out of jail, but she is looking at the political implications of what she is going to do. She realizes that she is the one who has to carry the campaign forward. Very critical by-elections that are coming up on the 12th of June for the YSR Congress Party to 18 assembly seats and 1 Lok Sabha seat. And right now, by sitting there on a dharna, on an indefinite fast, as she calls it, she's drawing attention to herself, trying to tell the people of Andhra Pradesh that her son is not guilty, that he's being victimized for having left the Congress Party and for having started off on his own. In fact, when she spoke to us last night, she said precisely that she believes that because he's growing popular, that's the reason why her son is being victimized.
Right. Uma Sudhir, thanks very much for joining us. Also tracking the situation and the developments in this case. Maya Sharma joins us from Hyderabad on this story. Well, of course, Maya, it's an early morning, but we've seen the drama really unfold. Supporters of the YSR Congress chief have called for a bandh. What's it looking like this morning?
Well, we are in a very busy part of Hyderabad indeed, right in the heart of Begumpet, and you can see that traffic is pretty much normal for this time on a Monday morning. Buses are plying. Now that of course is an important thing because buses are unfortunately the first target usually of any protesters. One bus was actually burnt a couple of days ago and people taken into custody, and one of them, according to the police, actually claimed that they were trying to attack 100 buses. So of course still a large sense of precautions being taken. There are prohibitory orders here in the city of Hyderabad and also in Kadapa. Across the state there are prohibitory orders to make sure that supporters of Jagan Mohan Reddy don't actually take to violence, take to the streets. Now the YSR Congress chief himself, Jagan Mohan Reddy himself, has appealed to his followers to stay calm, not to resort to violence. But of course there is no question of taking chances about that. But as of now, on this morning, on this weekday morning, you can see the traffic is normal here in Hyderabad. So far, no reports of violence, which is a good thing. The authorities, of course, did have a long time to prepare. There were 3 days of questioning of Jagan Mohan Reddy, with speculation really about his arrest. That did, of course, finally happen last night. Police clamped down. They blocked off the entire road at the guest house. The roads leading to his residence also under high security, and of course surrounding the court as well. There'll be a lot of security cameras set up as well to make sure that things do go off peacefully. But for now, the bandh call by the YSR Congress does not seem to have been an overwhelming success. It seems to be business as usual as of now, and the authorities hope it will continue that way.
Right, Maya Sharma, many thanks for joining us with that update from Hyderabad. Now, well, was Jagan Mohan Reddy expecting this? Yes, he saw this coming ahead of being questioned by the CBI. The Kadapa MP said it's a conspiracy to create a law and order situation to have the by-polls on June 12th postponed. Now, Jagan even applied for anticipatory bail, which was rejected. Now, Jagan, whose rise to power has threatened the Andhra Congress, says this is a coup.
I mean, a conspiracy is being hatched, throwing the blame, making an arrest, intentional arrest, creating a law and order situation. They themselves creating a law and order situation, and I've been the one to say, I've been the one to say all out into the people that remain calm, whatever might take place, because our most important priority is to ensure that these 18 elections are conducted along with this Lok Sabha. Once these 18 elections are conducted along with the Lok Sabha election, it would be a clear message as to what kind of harassment is taking place.
Well, the Congress has distanced itself from the issue, saying the CBI is an independent body and the law will take its own course. But the BJP has hit out at the centre, saying it's using the CBI to target Jagan.
CBI is an independent body. Law always takes its own course. It is not proper on my part to make any comment.
Why is no action being taken against all the other cabinet ministers who are charged with corruption? And why is Mr. Jagan Reddy being selectively targeted? the Bharatiya Janata Party would certainly like to have the answer from the Prime Minister. But the question arises that all those who speak against the Congress Party, be it at the national level or at the state level, have to be taken into custody by the CBI.
Do you have the NDTV Profit app? All the markets, all the news and your own homemade, ready-made portfolio available there for you.
We will right now answer what you should sell, what you should buy when markets are down.
Download at ndtvprofit.com/apps. Get the best app from the channel you trust.